became a title because at that time the whole city of Rome was behind Caesar, and anyone was clamoring for the name Caesar. If Antony was named Caesar, it would be a different history today. But he wasn't. So he was clearly not able to unite the city. Octavian, or Gaius Octavius Caesar, was given that honor. And I say honor because all the historians, no matter what flock of life you go to, what historian, agree. It was the most important and greatest gift that Caesar could have left to young Octavian. The name. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And you can see how much valuable a human's name is in that point. How much a name can have weight. You call it that, we call that influence, One name has that much influence. Basically rivaling the, in America there would be basically the Ronald Reagan or Bush or, Clinton's. They're clans, not clans. Well, not Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan has basically been idolized by the Republicans, so there's that. But the clans, the Bush, Clintons, those are clans. And you can argue the Kennedys too. Clans. Now you might say, well, isn't that a little bit harsh? No. I mean, I'm sorry. If it's almost like dynasties. Like ruling dynasties. Like, okay, you ruled for your 8 years. Now my name is going to rule for 8 years. Actually, 16. If I remember correctly, Bush Senior and Junior both ruled for 8 years each. So, yeah. Dynasties. Ruling parties, anything. And you can bet your fucking asses that that Bush Jr. ran on coattail of his father's name. Hillary Clinton probably tried the same thing with from Bill, but the problem with Bill was that he had a gigantic scandal, and you can see why Jeb failed. His father's name was ruined. Simply ruined. So his name or his last name lost all the value, all the weight, and the name Bush or last name Bush became a joke. So I guess it's a lesson in actions on how a name can be lost. How a name can lose all its worth by single actions or multiple actions, I should say. So yeah, it is very interesting to see those kind of things on how it evolves and how people go for what's familiar instead of something new. And primary reason for that is because there's always safety in familiar. If you go for something new, you don't know what's going to happen. You can't know what's going to happen. You can predict, you can anticipate, you can study, you can analyze, but you can never know what new is going to bring. You just can't, because you've never seen anything like that. How can you expect something when you haven't seen something? There's no point of reference, there's no preparing yourself. So, maybe that was also the case. People knew, I can't remember how good was Bush Senior, I can't remember, but it must have been good. Because let's all be honest, George W. Bush Jr. does not strike as a smart man. You might say it must be, the talk? No, his policies. I mean, we have power of hindsight now, and he was dead wrong on a lot of things. So, yeah. But enough about politics. So yeah. I keep saying so yeah a lot, don't I? Yeah. You might argue if you are American or somewhere in Europe. You might argue, well, why do you keep talking about those politics or politics of other countries and history of other countries, not your own? Primarily, one, who the fuck knows where Serbia is? Let's be honest. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows about our political situation? I can start talking. I can give you history of what? How old are we as a people? People more than 1400 years. Nation. You can argue the Serbian nation started first with our first crowning of the king, which was 900 years ago, maybe less than 900 years ago. You can argue the modern Serbian state started 170, 180 years ago. So I can talk, but who's gonna care about, that? There's not much foothold that Serbia leaves in the history, in annals of history. Even when we do something great, we forgot, which is sad, surely. But that's basically the rule. The West takes precedence. Only Russia could break that rule. No one else. That's why Russia became the boogeyman of the West. Literally. To this day, Russia is the boogeyman of the West. Because the West needs an enemy. And Russia plays the part perfectly. So yeah. And if you think I'm wrong, well, let me ask you why. Okay, the West hated the Soviet Union because it was a communist country, fair enough. But what now? Arguably speaking, Russia is a democratic country. There's elections. So why hate it? There's no reason to hate Russia, and yet the West does. But I think that the West hates more about the fact that they're dependent on Russia, not Russia itself. They are. All of Western Europe is dependent on Russian gas. All of it. So, it becomes the question of, is that why, that's why the hatred is there? Because they're powerless against it? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what reasons have for hatreds? Everybody hates everyone. It's nothing new, it's nothing less. Nothing new, nothing foreign. I think the most important thing is that we understand that and try to mitigate that. Not trying to pretend like there's all of a sudden some kind of, truth to everybody liking each other. It's stupid. It's blinding. See, you can argue it's self-serving. Like, yeah, sure, but these people like each other. No. Unless there's true historical ties to likeness, there's nothing there. Why do I say that? Well, because some countries do, or some people I should say, do like each other greatly. Because of historical ties. Some don't. And never will. Because there's too much history. And I think that's the biggest problem that people don't get about Europe, and why Europe will probably never be united. Too much history. Europe has too much history. Thank you so much for the host, Mr. Happy. Thanks so much. That's the biggest problem with Europe. Is history. And I think that's the ultimate advantage that the new world has, or I should say more precisely that America has over the old world. History. When the settlers came in America, they were all united in the one goal, escaping basically the butchery of Europe as it became. And what it became. All about money. So they were all united in the one thing. There was no reason to divide. People were probably also sick of war. Trying to escape war. And here is a completely new frontier. Yes, there were wars, but still, it was nothing like in Europe, where every 10 years there seemed to be a new conflict over something. So, you had that argument of America had a clean slate. It could be united. They will never experience the hardships that Europe has. And the testament to that point is that history makes us not being able to unite. All of Eastern Europe is one ethnic group. Slavic. All of it. All of Eastern Europe. Romania and Hungary are exceptions, but still, they're influenced. To a certain degree, they're influenced by the Slavic culture, and yet we can't unite. At that point, it's like, well, when one ethnic group can't unite, then what the fuck is there hope for anything else? That's just, you know, that's just a show of history. Too much bad blood between anyone. And you can argue, well, nah, I'm gonna stop there. I think anyone who understands it, what I'm talking about, understands what I'm talking about. So yeah. Either way, this luckily the corals are dried up ditches. Sorry, dried up trenches are luckily a very relatively short map. The only problem is that it has elevation. So yeah, that's the only problem of the map. Everything else is fine. This I think is an outfit. Yep, the raven figure fatigues, sorry, are amazing for casters. It's a must-have. If you're a caster, it's a must-have. Undeniably so. I think... Do we have time to fight the boss? I don't know. This is where it gets a problematic. Where I don't know, where I cannot judge time. Or I should say, I'm bad at judging time. But time is all we have. True. There's nothing like that. I think anyone is trying to do more. But I wish I was better at judging time. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It's gonna take me 20 minutes. The next corrupted missile. It's gonna take me 5 minutes. I don't know. I don't know. And that's on me. Unfortunately. That's on me. But I will probably stop at the next missile. Not corrupted missile, missile. Because I think that would be a fine place to stop. Wait, attack me. Attack me. I want to learn the parry timings for this outfit because it's good. The outfit is good, so might as well try to use it to its greatest extent. Basically. Okay, that's all discovered. Now what? Now we go. Well, where do we go? I know where we go. We first go to this part. I haven't taken. Why am I not using buffs? Oh, yeah. Why am I not using buffs? There we go. Ride Breaker. I like that name, Ride Breaker. Badass. Completely badass. I don't think I have to go rest, even though I have. I actually have no choice. Right, I have no choice. Oh well. Poor fool. No. Oh. What are you doing down here? No, seriously, what the fuck is he doing down here? I'm gonna go to level 30 before I get the passive that gets me damage buffs every time I dodge. I keep forgetting how long it lasts. Probably not a lot, but still. A damage buff for bosses is always a good thing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 10,000 damage, although you can argue, well, with a well-placed hit of the Okay. Okay. Might I say that was a weird decision? Might I say? But fine, fine. If you wanna fall. Really? Invisible wall? Oh! 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 Dude! I thought I was able to dodge. Turns out, no. Turns out, no. Backstab, please. Thank you. Badass. I love that. That's one of the coolest special attacks in the game. Hands down. This is towards the boss, right? I think so. I think so. And it's not the final one. We have one more that I forgot about. Well, we're gonna unlock the map completely, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So next stream we will be fighting the boss and continuing on with our clearing of the game. But right now we're gonna continue off opening the map. I have missed something up there. It's a blood code. Oh, smart boy. Smart boy. Missing a fragment. Such intelligence cannot be rivaled. Can all be observed. Oh, sure. Give yourself credit for nothing. That's a smart decision. A very smart decision, actually. Kill it, Louis, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, chocolate garlic flakes. Ooh. Chocolate garlic flakes. Now, is it chocolate filled with... Nice shotgun, my boy. Nice shotgun. Is it the chocolate filled with flakes, or is it garlic flakes covered in chocolate? And if it's the latter one, how do you eat it? I mean, it's flakes, like cornflakes. You know that? Might argue maybe. Well, that doesn't sound nice at all. Oh, iframes, my old friend. You saved my life again. Right? Wait a second, we've been here. For that, I'm eternally grateful. Let's pick up the items, and then let's go back to the missile. We unlocked the area. Yes, we have. Good. Good. And it's the Dog Seeker vestige. A very useful vestige. What do I have? Assassins. Have I missed one? I need to see if I have missed one. One assassin part. Let's see. Maybe it's in a dream. Sorry, depth mission. I don't know. Let's go. Code vein vestige locations. Wait, where? Okay, let's find it. Or maybe I don't have to. Let's see. Let's go to let's go to Io and see if she has anything to tell us. But it seems like I missed one in the swamp area, which is very fortunate. Very. I'm clearly missing a part. I'm missing the C part. Clearly, but let's see. Let's see if we can repair any of them. Love you, Aya, but I did not mean to talk to you. Part C. Oh, Atlas Vestige 2, and we need the Atlas Part C. Where's Part C at? My bad, I did not see that. How did I not see that? Good question. Part C, where is it? But wait, what part do we miss? We have Part D. Part C. Howling Pit, okay. Hills of Deception. How did I not find that? I thought I did. This is weird. Huh. Okay, so follow the left ledge. Here? On the right side. Okay. Oh, now I see it. Now I see it. Now I see it. Now I see it. How did I miss that part? At the right side, you will see there's an area that I have not reached yet. Or I have not visited. So that's how I missed the vestige part. Special thanks to anyone who is doing these guides. You are great. Okay. How did I miss this part again? I don't get it. But I did. Huh. Oh, there he is. Remarkable. But dead. And with that, we are done with our vestige parts. Let's go back. Let's go unlock them. And then... oh shit. And then we're gonna go... you know what? Not worth it. Not worth it. Use... yes, please. Sorry, Yakumo, but I kinda stopped caring about the story. I cared the first time, I even cared the second time. But this is the sixth time. I no longer care. Let's go back to the trenches, save there and exit. Because that's where we're gonna end it. Did that say frozen dread? What? How's it frozen? But here we are. Let's go save and exit. There we go. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Goodbye.